Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video. This one we're talking about Thursday Night Football, Vikings, Chargers. We have 3 picks in this one. Stay tuned to hear all 3. And if you guys want more picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers, we've been crushing the NFL and now NBA daily, NHL daily. Best time to get in with all these sports. Daily picks from us. You'd see huge wins from Discord members like 10 to win 130, 50 to win 300. More big NFL wins and hits as we scroll up. 16 to win 395, and that's because we're posting winning picks. Just on Monday we had a 16-4 day across the 4 cappers that posted tracking our plays and hits. Another 6-1 MLB day, some more big hits. 13-6 NFL Sunday, more big NFL hits from cappers as we scroll up at 11-3 Monday Night Football, 5-1 Thursday Night Football, 14-1 on an insane Monday Night Football day, and another crazy 19-7 NFL Sunday. Click that top link, come down to the monthly or the weekly, and then click join. Type in that promo code and apply. You guys saw the big hits from Discord members because they're tailing our winning picks. We've been going on some insane streaks over in the Discord between myself and the other cappers we have all posting in there. So take advantage of that promo code. Lock in NFL, NBA, NHL. Best time right now for sports betting. So we'll see you over there. Now let's get into the picks for this one. For the first one, I'm going to Justin Jefferson over on his receptions at 5.5. I think a line that we could definitely see bump up to 6 in this one. We've seen a ton of targets for Jefferson. I think better news that Wentz is expected to play again in this one versus JJ McCarthy. Somewhat of a tough matchup against the Chargers, but one that should be a back and forth game, or Minnesota playing from behind, targeting Jefferson a lot. I also like him better with Addison in the lineup because teams can't focus on him as much. You still got Hawkinson, Addison there, and Jefferson, so a lot for the defense to focus on. I think benefits Justin Jefferson. They're going to be targeting him a lot again. And if we look at Jefferson over on Outlier, they do have a free trial down in the description if you want to try him out. I use him every day for NFL, NBA, and NHL research. You could see in 2025 he's only hit this in 2 of 6 games, 2 games with 5 receptions though. Last year, absolutely a smash, hit it in 2/3 of games, 12 of 18 of them. You can see on the side, Chargers only allow 19.4 receptions per game. It's 9th in the NFL, but versus receivers, a little better. 12th in the NFL is their ranking, so right around middle of the road versus receivers. And then we can also see that games with Carson Wentz, so you could look at games just when Wentz played this year, and half the games, so a little better with Wentz, and at least 5 in every single game with Wentz. We also saw a massive blowout in this one where they won by 38, didn't have to pass that much. And then we can also look at games with Addison this year. So the last 3, he's hit it in 2 of the last 3, but also the targets have been here. If we scroll down, 11, 11, 10 targets, caught just half of his targets against Philadelphia. Normally will catch a higher percentage of his targets. So I do like going to Jefferson here. I think the targets are there and the game script as well for the first one. For the second play, I like going to McConkey over on his long reception. McConkey has obviously been a big playmaker ever since being in the NFL. This year, no different. I think he's going to be in line for another big play in this one. He's a great run after the catch guy as well. And just a line, he was absolutely smashing last year. This year has been a slower start for McConkey, but starting to come along. Him and Keenan Allen have been really good together, and I think that the Chargers are going to put up a good amount of pass yards in this one, and it's going to be some big plays back and forth for these teams. So I like going to McConkey. This is also a line that I have seen a bit higher as you look on Outlier on the line movement. It's bouncing between 20.5 and 19.5, so I think 19.5, a pretty good line. But on last season, he hit this 12 of 17 games after a slow start to his career. Really, in his last 14 games, he hit it in 12 of them. So it was a huge big play guy last year. So far this year, it hasn't been great for the big plays, but a game really close with 19, first game with 23. We saw him with a big play against Miami with 42. So I think a good bounce back spot for McConkey to make some more big plays. And the targets we absolutely saw last week, which is a great sign. 15 targets, caught 9 of them. Colts did do a good job of slowing him down after the catch, so I think versus this Vikings defense and secondary, he can have some bigger plays. And then following that game with 7 catches on 9 targets, so targets are increasing and the catches, I think the big plays will come like they were last year. And also for the Chargers, their ground game really was not effective last game. After Vidal had a good game in the first one without Hampton, just had 20 rushing yards last week. So I think they're going to go back to the passing game here, which was working for them last week. And if you guys are just playing on Prizepicks, you have to check out Parlay Play. It's just like Prizepicks, but the payouts are just higher. When you sign up with the link down below, you also get $5 in your account. You don't even have to deposit. And you can see what I'm talking about. We have 3 lines that are the exact same over on Prizepicks, but this 3-pick slip's getting over a 7x, and we even have 2 receivers on the same team with less and over. Same game parlays like this on Prizepicks, they're going to be less than a 6x. Over here, we're getting over with a 7.16x. It's a massive difference. Plus, you're going to start with a huge bankroll because they match your first deposit 100%. So start with a huge bankroll. Try it out for free with that $5 they put in your account. And you're going to love it because the higher payouts on the same stuff you're already playing. So a no-brainer. It's maybe way more profitable as a sports bettor. And now let's look at the next one. We're going to Justin Herbert, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to take him over on the pass yards at 256.5. Right now, this line a bit high. I might wait till this one drops down. Could drop down to below 250 like we saw it earlier. But for the video, sticking with this one, I think Herbert's going to be in for a big game. This one's going to be closer than people think. I think Minnesota with Wentz in there is going to make this a game. So I like going to this one on Herbert, even on a bit higher line. This one has come up a bit, so watch out for this one coming back down to below 250. And you can see this one actually opened at 263.5 and recently dropped down to 249.5. So we could still get it there. Be on an eye for that. But we can see this year he's actually hit it in over his half his games, coming off a massive one with 420 yards. And the game before that, 264, another good one. And the Chargers haven't been as dominant as some people would think. Only beat the Dolphins by 2 and lost to the Colts by 2 touchdowns. And we're down even bigger in this game. But some big yardage games for Herbert against tough teams. Against Kansas City, he got 318 versus the Broncos, 300 yards. So one I'm definitely liking for Herbert. I think he's in a great spot. Only 3.5-point favorites. And this game projects to have a fairly high total. You can see last year it was definitely a slow start. They ran the ball a lot more last year. Now, without a good running game like we saw last week, I think they should be going back to passing more. But if you look at last year, take out the first 5 games when they were running a ton. He hit this one in 7 of his last 13 games dating back to last year as well. So I think one for Herbert that we can ride the hot hand here. I know a ton of you guys who watch the videos have been cashing out in the Discord. If you're not in here, use that code on the screen, lock in, because we got NFL, NBA back, NHL, our best 3 sports here. Plus we got MLB, which we've been doing well in the playoffs. You can see Monday, a huge day, 16-4 between the cappers. Picks for me plus these other cappers in their private channels. Another 6-1 MLB day. We've been crushing the wake and cashes 3 straight weeks in the NFL in a row, hitting those for the overseas games. Another 13-6 NFL Sunday. Some more huge NFL wins and slips. 11-3 on Monday Night Football. We can see a 5-1 Thursday Night Football. Another 14-1 insane Monday Night Football day. 19-7 on an NFL Sunday. So we've absolutely been crushing it, and people are cashing out because we're posting these winning picks. 16 to win $395. A private Discord member hit using our picks. Some more big NFL hits and slips in here, as you can see as we're scrolling down. 50 to win 300, 10 to win 130 bucks. Click the top link and come down to the monthly or the weekly. Click join, type in that promo code and apply. You guys are going to lock in at a great price. Great time to get in with all these sports we have going. Take advantage of the promo code. You saw the big wins, the crazy streaks and hits we've been having across all the cappers in the Discord you guys get access to. And also make sure to click the Parlay Play link because you can sign up and get $5 for free in your account. But the reason I play over there even more is because the higher payouts on a 3-pick slip for Prizepicks. You're going to get a 6x. Over here, we're getting over a 7x, and this is with same game plays. These are the same exact lines that are over on Prizepicks right now. We even have 2 guys on the same teams with more and less receptions, and we're still getting a massive payout over 7x. It's a huge difference. Absolutely a no-brainer. Going to make you way more profitable as a sports bettor because you just win more for playing the same stuff you're already playing on Prizepicks. And you can also start with a massive bankroll over here because they're going to match your first deposit up to 100%. So a no-brainer. Check them out with the link down below, and we'll see you guys over in the Discord.